For me, as a gamer, the year always ends with the Game Awards and that gaming recap vibe. What I played, what I loved, what disappointed me, and all that stuff. And the new year always starts with the list of games I'm hyped for. Before we begin, subscribe to my channel, it really helps with the algorithm. And check my social media, Discord and my Patreon. Alright, now let's start. I'm Marusia and here are my games I'm waiting for this year. Grab some snacks and open the Steam so you can add everything to your wishlist. Let's go! Do you remember the Little Nightmares 3? Yeah, I still don't understand what it was. It felt empty, not interesting, and that co-op mode, it just not needed at all. And honestly, somehow it makes sense. The thing is, the sequel was made by a different studio, Supermassive Games, the same studio that makes all that cinematic horror game like Dark Pictures Anthology or, of course, Until Dawn. But we've got Reanimal on the horizon. Both games were announced around the same time, and the most interesting part is Reanimal is being developed by the original creators of Little Nightmares 1 and 2. I played the demo and I'm obsessed. This is the real Little Nightmares 3. I love the minimalist design in the beginning. It's simple, but you always understand what you're supposed to do. The levels feels smart and there are rooms you don't have to visit, but if you do, you can find some collectibles. And of course, puzzles, stealth and chase sequences, everything that makes Little Nightmares feels like Little Nightmares. Tension, fear, great level design, these guys really know what they are doing. We still don't know much about the story, but Steam described it like that. In this horror adventure game, a brother and sister go through hell to rescue their missing friends and escape the island they used to call home. Wow, sounds interesting, right? So yeah, must play if you like this genre and especially if you are a fan of Little Nightmares. With no long intro, Resident Evil Requiem. So this is one of my biggest releases of the year. Honestly, I just love the Resident Evil series. Here's what we know so far. There are two playable characters, Grace, an FBI agent who returns to Raccoon City to investigate. And the second character is Leon S. Kennedy. Yes! Developers say Grace will be more stealth-focused, while Leon will have more action gameplay. And of course, there will be that classic unkillable monster chasing you, like a tyrant-style situation. System requirements are already out. I'm not worried, I've got a strong PC. Pre-orders are available already and honestly, I've already got my copy. Now we just wait for February the 27th. Another indie game, Mouse PI for Hire. I don't know much about it yet, but I do know that I'm waiting for it and I'm definitely buying it when it comes. Because look at it, it's gorgeous. That 1930s Disney cartoon style, it grabbed me mostly because it reminds me of Cuphead. And I love Cuphead. I think I 100% completed twice, I guess. But Mouse PI for Hire is also different. First, it's a first-person shooter. Second, it's black and white. And I almost forgot, the main character is voiced by Troy Baker, one of my favorite voice actors. It's already on my wishlist. Now we wait for March the 19th. April 24, Pragmata. It's a new Capcom game. Steam calls it science fiction action adventure with unique hacking twists. To be honest, I'm not super hyped for it, but I'm more curious about it because it's a new IP, by the way. What interests me the most is the little girl, even though she is an android, and the main character traveling with her. And honestly, I have to respect Capcom. They support their old franchises, develop them somehow, and still take risks with new ideas. Big respect for that. May the 27th. 007 First Light. This looks like pure Uncharted energy. Third-person action, fights, airplane scenes, shooting, cars, women. I'm already excited. The thing is, for me, games like that will always be connected to Uncharted series, you know? Sorry, I have that first love syndrome or whatever it calls. I just really love Naughty Dog's Uncharted series, so yeah, I'm definitely waiting for 007 First Light. It looks really solid so far. What's even more interesting, it was only announced recently in June 2025 and it's coming out pretty soon. That's a win for the devs. The game is developed and published by IO Interactive. Do you think they can deliver a strong action game? Also a nice bonus here. It cost only $40. That's rare these days. Paralives, another so-called Sims killer. But don't worry, the Sims can only be killed by EA, and they are doing a great job with that. Paralives is an indie project I've been following for like 3 or 4 years. From what the dev showed, it's a live sim with some RPG elements, yeah, and it has its own cool features, like you can choose your character's height, for example. By the way, characters called Paras here. And you can even stretch objects. Some people say the graphics are too cartoony, but I personally like that it's not trying to be realistic, you know? And if I'm not mistaken, it's been in development since 2019 with some crowdfunding support. The devs do streams, show demos, talk to the community. It feels very open and honest, you know? It was originally planned for early access in December 2025, but got delayed to May 25, 2026. As a Sims fan, I really want more games like that, you know? So good luck to the team and I'm waiting for it. Guys, you won't believe this. June, July and August are empty so far. Fingers crossed we get at least something announced there, otherwise the summer will be dry. November 19th, GTA 6. The legendary GTA 6! The most anticipated game and probably the most expensive game ever made. I honestly can't even imagine what's going to happen when it releases. It's going to be a new era for the whole industry. No game has had a hype like this. But the expectations are insanely high. And yeah, Rockstar can make amazing games, but here's my advice. Lower your expectations. You don't need me to remind you about the cyberpunk situation. Also, it's more fun to be surprised when you don't expect perfection. So, the big question is, am I waiting for GTA 6? Honestly, more than yes. Yeah, I'm just tired of waiting and hyped for it and that all delays and all of that, you know. Will I play it? Maybe, if I still have money left after all that releases this year, you know. Okay, let's go. Directive 8020 by Supermassive Game. This one was supposed to come out last year, but it didn't. Supermassive are experts at cinematic games, and this won't be an exception. I'm still not sure if it's like a second season of the Dark Pictures anthology or a fully separate game. I guess we will know closer to release. Story-wise, it's about a deep space mission where the crew faces an unknown threat. And as the story goes on, it becomes clear the main danger isn't only something outside, but also the people themselves. Fear, paranoia, and losing trust in each other. They also promised gameplay changes, less pure movie and more actual mechanics. Since we are talking about cinematic vibe, Mixtape. It's not exactly an interactive drama, but it has that Life is Strange energy, you know. It's developed by Beethoven and Dinosaur and published by Annapurna Interactive. And Annapurna usually has a great taste in games. I think it's going to be cozy and emotional with a great soundtrack. It's already in my wishlist, by the way, and if it comes out during summer, when nothing else is releasing, it will be perfect. The Florist, another indie game, and actually it is a classical survival horror. But you know, instead of G-Virus, flowers. I'm a big fan of Resident Evil-like games. I even have a demo review of one of them on my channel. Check it out when you have time, it would mean a lot. So, when I see something like The Florist, it instantly goes to my wishlist. Steam says coming soon, but I read somewhere it's coming out this year. Either way, I'm waiting. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. Remember I said I love Uncharted? Well, I also like Tomb Raider, especially the old games. At TGA 2025, they announced a new entry in the series and a remake of the very first game. And the remake is the one I'm really waiting for. The trailer looks good, but where is the triangle chest? Not canon! Anyway, hopefully it releases this year. Some games I'm super hyped for, like Resident Evil Requiem. Some games like GTA 6 I probably won't play at launch, maybe later. And some games I'm not waiting for, but understand they might be interesting. And maybe I'll change my mind after some streams and reviews and so on. Here are a few games I'd recommend keeping an eye on. Gothic 1 Remake. If you want that early 2000s European RPG nostalgia, you might love this. I tried the demo, it looks pretty good, but I didn't play the original, so I can't compare, but I know the game has a strong fan base. Fable. It's supposed to release this year, but it's a long development. And we all know long dev cycles don't always end well. The game already became a meme, but I'm still curious how it turns out. Marvel's Wolverine, Sony exclusive in 2026? Wow! I'm not a huge Marvel fan, but Insomnia knows how to make games, so I want to see what they do. It's supposed to be Q3 or Q4, but with GTA 6 around, who knows? Breathe Age 2. The first game got recognition in 2021. Even though the Metacritic score was average, Steam reviews are very positive. The sequel should come out this year. I hope it stays funny but fixes the problems from the first game. Bugs, clunky UI and grinding. Quick off topic, two things I'm waiting for this year outside games. The movie Return to Silent Hill is supposed to come out this year, and I really hope it won't be cringe like a new Resident Evil movie. The cast is solid, by the way, and the trailer seems they are trying to respect an original story as well. Maybe I will even go to the cinema for it. I even don't remember last time I went to, like 4 years ago. American Horror Story Season 13. Have you seen this cast? It's so legendary, you know, after a few week season. It feels actually like a fresh start, which is funny because the cast includes actors from the older seasons. So yeah, that's the gamer year we are getting. It's not as insane as 2025, but it's also not empty as those post-COVID years, you know. It's going to be a solid year, and I'm sure in December we will have a lot to talk about and a lot to cheer at TGA 2026. Share in the comments what you are waiting for this year, please. Have you pre-ordered anything already? Are you planning to take a vacation for TGA 6? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot, and if you want to support me a little bit more, please check out my Patreon. I post exclusive content there twice a week. More new features are coming soon, by the way, and the subscription is only $1. But it helps me a lot to keep making content for you guys. And of course, I have a Discord server where usually we hang out. I'm always there and I'm always in touch with you there. Thank you guys for watching till the end. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.